Have you ever felt a strange uneasiness linger inside your mind even when everything seems fine on the outside? Fear, worry, regret, and negative thoughts keep replaying in your mind without any concrete reason. We often think the problem lies in our circumstances, but the truth is that most problems lie within our own thoughts. In this video, we'll understand why negative thinking increases, how it weakens us from within, and most importantly, how to stop it. Watch this video until the end, because at the end, we'll explain a mental method that can change the direction of your thinking. Let's find out. What is negative thinking? Negative thinking doesn't mean that a person is always sad or depressed. The real meaning of negative thinking is imagining the worst possible outcome in every situation, considering oneself inferior to others, and constantly doubting one's abilities. It involves living in fear of the future, repeatedly recalling past mistakes, and taking small things said by others to heart. Gradually, this thinking becomes a habit, and when it becomes a habit, the person doesn't even realize whether they are controlling their thoughts or their thoughts are controlling them. Let's find out. Why does negative thinking increase? Negative thinking often has its roots in childhood. If we experience excessive scolding, constant comparisons, lack of love, or an environment of fear, the mind learns that the world is not a safe place. This insecurity later takes the form of fear, doubt, and negative thinking. When a single thought keeps revolving in our minds, it gradually becomes too big. Questions like, what if this happens? Or what if I fail? Tire the mind. Overthinking actually becomes a factory for generating and amplifying negative thoughts. Today we are more focused on the lives of others than on our own. Seeing people's success, wealth, and relationships on social media makes us compare ourselves. Gradually, the feeling of I'm not enough takes root in our mind, and this feeling gives rise to negative thinking. When we accept a failure as our entire identity or a mistake as our shortcoming, negative thinking becomes stronger. Attributing events to ourselves weakens us from within. Negative thinking is most prevalent in those who hide their pain, not speaking or crying. Suppressed emotions gradually emerge as thoughts and disturb the mind. Let's find out. How does negative thinking harm us? Negative thinking isn't limited to the mind, it affects our entire lives. It erodes self-confidence, weakens decision-making, and increases suspicion and distance in relationships. It also affects the body, stress increases, sleep deprivation occurs, and a constant feeling of fatigue arises. Gradually, a person begins to break down from within, and most dangerously, they begin to feel completely alone. Let's find out. How can negative thinking be stopped? The first step to stopping negative thinking is recognizing your thoughts. Whenever your mind says things like, you can't do anything, or everything is useless, ask yourself if it's true or just a thought. Not every thought is true. Next, it's important to create distance between thought and reality. Remind yourself that you aren't your thoughts, you are the one observing them. Writing down your worries is very helpful in reducing overthinking. Writing helps clear your mind and eliminates the need to hold on to everything. Paying attention to your words is also crucial. When you start saying, I'm learning, instead of I'm useless, your thoughts gradually begin to shift. Creating a mental distance from social media, taking time for yourself, and taking care of your body also reduce negative thoughts. Getting enough sleep, light exercise, walking in the sun, and deep breathing balance the mind. Furthermore, it's crucial to learn to live in the present, because negative thoughts either dwell in the past or the future. When the focus is on the present, the mind begins to calm down automatically. Let's find out. A profound truth: negative thinking isn't an enemy. It's simply a sign that your mind is tired and needs rest, understanding, and support. When you begin to understand yourself and be gentle with yourself, your thoughts begin to calm down automatically. Remember, your thoughts don't determine your destiny, but they do determine your direction. If you learn to manage your thoughts, life will begin to feel lighter. If you understood this video even a little bit, please like, share and subscribe to the channel because the next video will resolve another mental dilemma. Thank you.